Hello, Algebra 1. Hi, this is the video version of me with my headset on. I actually tried to record this video with my headset not on, but my microphone's still picking up, and it was trash because my microphone settings are meant to clear out my breathing noises and stuff, and so it wasn't picking up my voice from a long distance away. Feels bad. Anyways, some end of the year stuff. There is no assignment assigned today. The assignment for today is to please get in any missing assignments you have, clear up the grade book. I've actually been getting a ton of emails from people saying, "Hey, Mr. Kennedy, I turned this in. This missing assignment's errant. Blah blah blah." And I've been going through and systematically trying to address those. So please, if you have not done so, please send me an email saying, "Hey, Mr. Kennedy, this is not right." Uh, I don't really get notified when people turn in missing assignments. That's the reason I had that list on the board in the classroom where people said, "Hey, check my grade, check my assignments." In Pearson, I can go through and check each individual student, so it's actually really efficient. It's way better than what I have for calculus. It's very easy for me to check your assignment if I know you have stuff that should be in the gradebook that isn't. So please do that if you can. Lastly, or secondly, I guess, three of our last four assignments have been worksheets, and those have had a much lower completion rate than our other assignments. I don't really know 100% the reason. If you have had an issue completing those or turning those in, please reach out to me. There are more ways you can turn those in than just sending me a picture. If you're having any sort of technical difficulties, I'm happy to work with you and get that turned in. So please just contact me um, today or over the weekend about that, and I will try to get it figured out. Maybe just ask you a couple questions over the email, and you can email me back with what it looks like or how you did it or that sort of thing, and then we can be good with that. So please reach out to me if you want to get credit for those. Okay, so that's the most recent assignments. Our last assignment was actually on Pearson again. So please have that done by our deadline. And now I want to transition to talking about the deadline. So the deadline is Monday at 1 p.m. Anything after Monday at 1 p.m., I'm not going to accept. Missing assignment, late work wise. And the reason is grades are due on Tuesday, as is my checkout, and I have to have my grades done to do my checkout. And I'm grade adjusting like half of my students, if not more. So I have a lot of clerical work to do down the stretch to put in grades. So I'm asking for grades to be done the day before at 1 p.m. Please have them all in by that point. As far as grade adjustments and that work that I was referring to, if you've been checking my weekly emails or attending my live streams, we talked about it a fair amount, but I'm averaging your quarantine homework grade. So their homework grade on all the online assignments and then the worksheets recently with your grade in the class. So if you have like a 70% in the class and you did all of your quarantine work, which there were quite a few people in that boat, you're getting a B because the average of 170 is an 85, which is a B. So I'm going to be grade adjusting every student who that is relevant for. If you did like half of your homework and you had a B, you get to keep your B. I'm not penalizing you. But if you did all of your homework and had your B, you're like 87 and 100 averaged. That's like a 93 and a half. That's an A. So there's an option kind of for everybody there. And I think that's fairly equitable. I really, the way school's been is, are you participating? Are you keeping your math fresh? And that's kind of what I'm assessing you on. Realize that grades from this semester, in any case, are going to have an asterisk next to them. So colleges are probably just going to look at this less, or other higher education institutes, that sort of thing. The only people who should be receiving incompletes are people who are failing before we went into quarantine and then did nothing. So people in that boat should receive an incomplete, and they're going to have to work with me during the next school year and counselors and that sort of thing. So yeah, if you did anything and you have a grade, you get to keep your grade. If you did a lot of stuff and during this quarantine time, then you should be seeing your grade go up, and that will happen Monday after 1 p.m. because I want everybody to turn in their assignment before all of their assignments before I start adjusting grades. Okay, so that's the grade stuff. Okay, and then the last piece is I don't like teaching over the internet. This has not been fantastic for me. I actually had already been doing it a bunch because I do all of my review sessions in calculus online. So it's the reason I use YouTube and stuff. It's because I had already been using it. But I really miss being in person with you all. Like that's the reason I stopped being an engineer, because I used to be an engineer. Is I didn't like just sitting around all day and that sort of thing. I like interacting with people, and I think freshmen like you guys are very super entertaining crowd, and you probably noticed me joking around a lot and smiling with you a lot in class because you guys crack me up. And so I really do miss being in class with you, and I'm hoping to be back in class next year, at least somewhat, but we'll see how things go. We have good news on that front for all this is we have adopted a new software package called Canvas that works with Skyward that is going to encompass everything. So you're not going to be having to go to every teacher's individual website. You're going to log into Canvas and see all your teachers' websites. You can like click on your class, and it's going to be kind of like Skyward and the teacher's website combined together. That should make things a lot easier for parents and for students for accessing things online next year when we depressingly, inevitably, probably have a lot of online school. Kind of depends on how things look. We'll see. Maybe we'll have a rotational school or anything like that, but we'll know more in a couple months. Kind of depends on how things play out. But there is good news on that front. Things should be easier for parents and for students next year. That's good news. So yeah, I do miss y'all. I really hope you have a great summer. I hope this time has not been too brutal for you. Hopefully you got in some good gamer time. I know I have. I actually burnt out. I haven't played barely any video games. For me, I've only played like an hour or two a day over the last couple weeks. We'll see if that changes soon. But I do again miss all of you, and I really hope you have a great summer. If we're back in school next year, feel free to come holler at me. I enjoy joking around and memeing with y'all. So, anyways, have a good summer. This is my final video. There's no assignment today. Just turn in missing assignments if you have them. All right, bye-bye.